Hello, everybody. Welcome to this rainy Saturday. It is raining here in Dallas, Texas. And so that makes it a perfect day for you to be here with me, even if it's sunny where you are. We're cuddling, we're cozy, and we're learning about your mental health. Y'all know I love Q&As because I get to like really get into it, I get to get into it and give y'all so much information that just like captures you and send you on the pathway of lifetime erections, which is my favorite. Okay. I have so many questions. Okay, so I have a broadcast channel on Instagram. So if you're not there, please go there. If you're from Instagram, hey, yes, so I have a broadcast channel. And so I give them tips throughout the week. And also I ask them like questions, like we do polls, and they kind of like guide me of like what you guys want to know more about, the taboo topics, the informative topics, the nerdy topics. Okay, so y'all kind of guide me in the broadcast channel. And so this is my list from last week of all the questions. Hopefully I can go through it. There were even more. They just repeated, of course, because generally, yeah, we all have the same questions, right? We're all human. We're all going through the same thing. So we generally have the same kind of questions. So these are those. And yeah, I'm just gonna go off the top of my head of what I know. That's what these Q&A sessions are for, so that I can really give y'all the information just like flowing for me. Okay. So I guess we can just jump into it. Let's jump into it. So let's talk about this one first. Okay. When it comes to length growing your penile tissue. Okay, so this is penile tissue. This is genetically like predestined to be a certain length, a certain thickness, a certain whatever of how you grow. Okay, so there it's gonna be deeper than herbs. Okay, you're gonna want something that stretches, that like transforms the actual tissue. Okay, your actual body. Okay, so for example, you wouldn't say, "Can I grow my arm?" Right? Give me an herb that will grow your arm. You would be like, "What?" It would have to be something like more serious to grow an arm bigger, right? There's no difference when it comes to your penile tissue, okay? To your phallus, to your organ, okay? You'll have to do something physical to actually change how it looks, okay? Now, this is the thing. This is why I do feel like herbs can come into growing. That's why I do use it as a title to like grab your attention with my short form videos, because herbs can do this, but not like physically change the anatomy of your body, like the just genetic code of what your penis looks like, but it can open up, like your penis is a sponge, so it can like really take in blood. So it could be like taking in more blood than your lifestyle is providing it to do. So that's why herbs can make your D bigger, because it's giving you maximum health, right? It's promoting maximum health that will grow your penis so that it appears bigger. But it's still the same. It just works even better. All right. So herbs that I would say that grow when it comes to blood flow, I mean like pounding, throbbing blood flow, Yohimbe. Oh shoot, I don't even have my okay, so I used to offer it in a powder, but I was kind of scared for it. This is the powder form that I actually have here, because I know like how much to give my husband and stuff like that. Yohimbe is also great for women too, because the clitoris is the same as like the penis or whatever. So yeah, so blood is gonna flow to the clitoris the same way. So it's actually good for women, like to help with orgasms and stuff. So Yohimbe, it's so good. Do you guys see the color of this? It's like reddish brown, which is an indication of what it does. Okay, so Yohimbe is excellent for blood flow. It opens up your blood vessel. It gives you a blood rush. I just my end. Hopefully y'all can still see me though. It's storming here, so hopefully you didn't lose connection. But anyways, there was this review, and for my primal surge blend, and he was like, "This got me so hard, harder than ever," and just random erections. I'm like, "Yes, I love it. I love reviews that's so extra and dramatic." Because I be laughing, but I love that it's you're experiencing what herbs can do. You know what I mean? So, anyways, Yohimbe is great for this. In my primal surge blend, which only comes in capsules now, because I did get a review before or an email, and he was concerned because his heart was beating fast when he took it. And I'm like, yes, Yohimbe be working, cayenne be working, cayenne. Okay, side note, cayenne is so like mysterious in its ways, because you can put it on a wound, it will burn. Okay, but you can put it on a wound and it'll help draw the blood so that it's not like bleeding profusely. You like alcohol, you know how like on the old movies, like they would be like, put some alcohol on it to like get rid of the to make sure it didn't become infected and it was like burning. Okay, so cayenne is like that, but it's like if you don't have anything, you want something to work and you need it to stop. Yeah, I better put that cayenne on there. It'll be all right. The pain will end. But anyways, cayenne is great for that. Oh, it's also great for like your heart. Like it's good to have like cayenne capsules in your like your repertoire, your herbal repertoire, your medicine cabinet. Just in case like somebody has some type of heart issue and you have to call 911, cayenne can, if you open up their mouth and put that cayenne, break up with that capsule, put it in, it could help to sustain them before the EMTs come. So yeah, cayenne is great, but and it's also great for blood flow. You can eat it too. You can eat cayenne too. Yohimbe, no. Cayenne, yes, of course. It's big hot. You only need a little. So imagine taking a whole pill of it. So yes, for blood flow, you want to focus on blood flow. When it comes to just maximizing the penile tissue you were genetically given. Okay. But you can also stretch it out. I just did a video of this, a short about how to like actually grow your penis. You can use a penis pump that gives you that temporary like boost in like size, and blood flow. It doesn't last, like you can't just do it and then it's like, okay, that's it. No, it doesn't last like that. You have to do it regularly, but yeah, it'll give you that. Also extender devices, so it like extends like the tissue over time, but it'll take months, to get it like to wherever you want, because it does take a while to invest, and that you will have to invest in the consistency, I mean, of the device as well, but the consistency of it all, you would have to invest in that. So that is how you grow your penis. That is how you grow it. Okay, you grow it with physical things that's I don't want to say changing it, but like not morphing it. I can't think of the word right now, but molding it. I would say that's as close as I can get. Or just, I mean, baby, herbs and just lifestyle, like that could maximize you to where you actually just like, okay, I'm good. I love it. I get hard during while I sleep. I just posted a video about that. Nocturnal to message, like you want to be getting hard while you sleep. You want to be able to get hard right away when you're want to engage in activity. Oh, you guys know that testosterone is not the main factor when it comes to being visually stimulated and an erection coming. It's when you're just like, it doesn't come from visual stimulation. It comes from just natural occurring erections. I thought that was interesting. But anyways, okay. So let's go into question 2. That was a long question 1. Oh, this was interesting. Okay. So hardness. I'm sorry. I talked about length. Hardness is basically Yohimbe. Oh, Tonkat Ali. Tonkat Ali is excellent. Excellent for not just hardness, but stamina, testosterone support, what was I going to say? Prostate. It basically like covers your entire male system. That's great. So Tonkat Ali, I would say, is like a complete male system herb. Yohimbe would be blood flow. Does that make sense? And like heart health, of course, you can go into other systems. But if we were to like categorize herbs, that's why I give so many blends. You know why? Because because there's different reasons why you might be lacking in erections. It's not always just like blood flow. It could be mental health, y'all. Like it could be emotional health, right? It could be high cholesterol. Like it could be, so you might, your arteries could be clear, but if you don't have if you have high blood pressure or something, um well, no. If you have, I wouldn't say high blood pressure, because high blood pressure and high cholesterol go hand in hand, but you could be dealing with like a low libido. I could say that, dealing with like low libido, and then it has nothing to do with your blood flow. It has to do with your mindset, the hormones also, right? So if your adrenals are fatigued, they're not going to be able to secrete the hormones that you need to provide those erections. The human body is complex while yet being simple. It's simple in that if you hit the foundations, which I talk about a lot, I- getting that half your body weight in ounces of water. Look, I have my water here. I start my day off with water. Today I put it chlorophyll in, lime water. If you're getting that water in, right, that sleep, 7 to 9 hours of sleep. If you're getting what is it called? Herbs, of course, right? And healthy eating. And you're making sure that you're exercising. All of these things are the foundations of making sure that you're healthy in all of the 9 systems, including your male reproductive system. So you want to, wow, it's really storming. So you want to hit that. That's how it's simple. It's complex when you start being like, I'm not gonna get sleep for this week, then you start throwing off different things that are happening to you. So that would happen more to you. So whereas somebody might be super, I don't know, let's say they might be moody if they don't get sleep. Well, somebody else might have low blood flow. And so you see how each one of these things might be different for different people. So it's important that I create blends, right? That support one another. The herbs are supporting one another in the blend. Like, for example, let's go back to the Primal Surge blend with Yohimbe that boosts blood flow like no other, right? Well, there's black pepper in this blend too to help you absorb these herbs. You have to, they all work together. They all do their job to make sure that you're getting it to the max. So also what I do in these blends is that I add herbs that are hitting more of those spots. So it's not just Yohimbe and cayenne in my Primal Surge blend. There's also Foti or Hushowu. And that's an herb that is hitting your digestive system. It's hitting your mood. You know what I mean? So that's why blends are important. Traditional herbalists use blends, and it's because you want the herbs to support one another, so that they have a more holistic effect. Just like we are as humans, or think of it like a family, how everything has its job, and a family comes together and it provides legacy and descendants and all that stuff, or whatever, and prosperity. That's what herbs do. Everything follows the same system. Anyways, okay, so that's what helps hardness. That's what helps length. Maximize that blood flow, or use the physical devices that actually are molding your D how you want. To a point. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take this band off because okay. Move on to our next question. So, how to increase your load? Somebody said, "How do I increase my load?" Okay, where does this load come from? The load is coming from your prostate. Okay, so I was so excited. Hold on a second, y'all. Yeah, I was drinking my little chlorophyll water, and I was like so excited. I was running around the house doing my other video, or whatever. And I was trying to take my prebiotics and probiotics, and I just swam. I was guzzling down, got all over my shirt. Anyways, okay. So, how to increase your load? The prostate, yes. So I was so like intrigued to figure out that the prostate is like the storehouse for your semen, right? So semen is the fluid that the sperm is in, of course, right? So since it's the storehouse of that, you want to keep your prostate healthy. Now, a lot I see, we see a lot about like prostate cancer and just like prostate issues. I get emails about enlarged prostate because your prostate is very important to your It affects very important to your male reproductive system while affecting your urinary system. Urinary system for men is extremely important to erections. Okay, so it's not as much to us as women as it is to you guys. It's like connected. Like we can still like experience like orgasms and stuff and um experience wetness and stuff like that, right? But y'all's urinary system is like directly connected, which is cool, right? It has to do with the kidneys. The kidneys are extremely important when it comes to blood flow because they're keeping that blood flow. It's really stormy. They're keeping their blood clean and fresh and full of nutrients, right? So yeah, so the prostate is extremely important to the urinary system, but also, of course, the reproductive system, making that semen. You want to keep your prostate healthy. You want to eat foods that are keeping it protected, like foods that contain antioxidants, like berries, because your body has certain, it just goes through oxidative stress. So oxidative stress is basically like free radicals or the byproducts of processes that happen in your body. There's normal processes, right? You have like free radicals like Roman, and then they might hit the cells, and then they might like, I don't know, like nick it and then nick it and then nick it, for lack of just to give you a visual. Well, the antioxidants protect it from that damage, right? Those cells from that damage. So you're able to, I don't know, like, yeah, it's just a barrier so that you stay healthy, so that your prostate stays healthy. That's why antioxidants are important. That's why they're talked about a lot, because when you have that constant oxidative stress, then it could lead to so many issues, even cancer, right? So, hence prostate cancer. So you should be eating healthy foods that boost your prostate, which will boost your semen, which will let you have that better load. Also, things like celery. I don't think I said berries, or did I say berries? I don't know. Berries are high in antioxidants. Celery is high in antioxidants. Cucumbers are great for your prostate, great for giving you the hydration because you want to be hydrated. You have to be hydrated, of course, to get the liquid. The liquid is made from water. So, celery, cucumber, berries of all kinds. Eat these things. Amazing for just a stronger, cleaner, nutritious load. Also, herbs such as saw palmetto, excellent for the prostate. It is known for prostate health. Saw palmetto. It is in my high blood pressure tea. I don't have that near me, but I put that in there for your prostate, but also to help lower high blood pressure, to lower your blood pressure, and to also support erections and blood flow. Erections and blood flow. So yeah, saw palmetto is excellent for that. So just remember to hydrate. This is what you, for a bigger load, hydrate. Make sure you're getting those antioxidants to protect your prostate. And taking herbs like saw palmetto that helps the overall prostate in my high blood pressure tea, that just protects you and gets you, just keeps it creamy, keeps it the consistency of egg white, and just completely fertile. Okay? Remember, y'all can be fertile forever. It's us women that have a time that it shuts down and we move on to the next section of life, where y'all are wired to just keep going and going and going and going. So why not be healthy until, forever? Just why not be healthy? So, okay. Best herbs for full erections. That will go back to the hardness. Okay. Best herbs for full erections. Yohimbe, cayenne, Tongat Ali. Ooh, tribulus is great for just like overall health. That would fall into Tongat Ali to me as well. Just hitting all the points of male health. Blood flow, Yohimbe, blood flow, cayenne, blood flow, Damiana. Woo, I love Damiana. Think of Damiana as a goddess of love, okay, to your D. Damiana, I'm just thinking of random herbs. Oh, hibiscus is good for blood flow. Hawthorn berry, I would say, is good for blood flow. And there's also studies. The reason why I have a little hesitation is not that it's not great for blood flow, but it's more of a long-term herb, which will get me to my next question. Over time, hawthorn berry is great for blood flow, great for erection health, great for heart health. Hawthorn berry has been used since ancient Egypt for heart health. It's a heart tonic or a heart nurturing herb. So of course you need your heart to be healthy to have full erections. So yes, 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 yes. Those will be the best